Good afternoon, Riverview. We're here to give you a couple reminders and updates about some procedures and policies. Number one, and it's becoming a pretty big problem, is the vaping that's happening in the bathrooms. Yes, we know that there are several groups of people heading into vaping. You're asking for passes. You're going to the bathroom in between classes and during certain class periods. I wanted to remind you that vaping is a violation of the tobacco policy. Not only that, it's a dangerous habit to form. It is still providing you with nicotine, which is a highly addictive chemical, and you don't want to head down that road. So the quick reminder is that is still a violation. If we do catch you, that will result in a 3-day suspension and enrollment in our tobacco cessation program, as well as the very real possibility of heading to the magistrate for a tobacco violation. Remember that schools are smoke-free zones. That just does not mean cigarettes. It means all forms of tobacco and nicotine, vaping being one of those. That is a state law, not just a school policy. So we are aware, we are looking for you, and if we catch you, you will be suspended. We are very serious about this. So enough is enough.
Don't do it. You can ruin your life, folks. All right, I'm here to talk about conflict resolution. There's too many cases and instances that come through our desks where Mr. Hewitt or myself are trying to get to the bottom of some drama that's going on because people are talking about an issue or talking about another person or talking behind somebody's back. And when you do that, the issue is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's harder and harder for Mr. Hewitt or myself to get our arms around it and try to make it go away. So if you're having a problem with another student, go to that other student and discuss the issue that you're having, you and that other person face to face. Figure out a plan together and put issues in your rear view. Do not go and talk to all your friends about why you don't like this person or why you have a problem with that person without going to them first. We're having too many cases of that. So if you have to deal with conflict, we're happy to help you deal with that. But go to the person and respect them enough to discuss the issue with them first. And if you're uncomfortable doing that, you're welcome to do that in our offices or in the guidance offices as you see fit. But treat people with respect, be kind, be positive. Do not talk about anyone behind their back. Do not talk about anyone to a friend, because your friends will change and all of your secrets they will share. And then once they share your secrets, there's a bunch of negative energy that will swirl around and it will come back to you 5, 10 times worse. And there's many of examples in the school of where that's happened. So be kind, deal with conflicts in a respectful, person-to-person way, and I think that will cut down on a lot of this drama that spreads around school that is becoming more and more difficult to deal with. So if you need help or questions about that, come see us.
A couple key points that I'm going to review again there, Dr. English. Respect, discussion. That's not yelling and screaming. That's not accusations being yelled. Right. That's not a respectful discussion. If that's what's going to happen, come to us. And if you're not involved, here's what you need to do. Zip. Don't get involved. Keep your mouth shut. All right. Thank you. One last thing I want to hit on, too. Passes in the hallway. The only time you should all be in the hallway is in between classes. Once the bell rings to start class, whether that's class, study hall, or lunch, that's where you're supposed to be. If you need to be somewhere else, like the restroom, or if you need to go during the study hall to finish up a test or do some additional work, you need to have a pass. We're going to start doing sweeps. We got too many kids out and about in the hallway roaming around when they're not supposed to be out. If you are out on a pass using the restroom, use the restroom, return directly to class. Don't take a detour around to walk by, see who's in in-school suspension, poke your head in there, see what's going on in other classes. Not acceptable. Go back to class, do what you need to be doing. If you're in lunch, that's where you're supposed to be. Not in the gym, not anywhere else. This is a very simple thing. We're going to start doing sweeps. If you don't have a pass, we'll start with detentions, and things could get worse for repeat offenders continually out in the hallway. Real simple. Be where you're supposed to be.
Be in class.
All right.
We'll see you in Main Street, Riverview.
That's all we got. We'll see you.
Congratulations to the boys and girls basketball team and our sports teams. Please try to get out and support your fellow classmates on the court or in their various after-school activities. So great job, everyone.
Great job.